Hello everybody, the Quiet Atheist here yet again with another very interesting video for you guys today. Now, before I get into anything regarding this video, as usual, I do want to let you all know that all relevant information will be provided in the description down below for everyone to take a look at if you guys are interested. Now, this article that I'm about to share with you guys is a little old. It is from March 25th, but I wanted to share it with you guys because it highlights the stupidity that Christians have to offer when it comes to taking away the rights of women. We are no strangers to this kind of bigotry because they think that women are less than human, especially when they get abortions or especially when they miscarry. And that's just simple fucking nonsense. And that's all there is to it. In fact, this bill is one of the most disgusting bills I have ever seen made by Christians in my entire life. And it's something that really offends me when I see things like this because these people absolutely have no respect for women when it comes to their fairy tale. They have no respect for women when it comes to the religious propaganda that they want to push forth. So let's get started. On Thursday, Indiana Governor Mike Pence signed one of the most extreme anti abortion bills in the country into law. In addition to some of the typical restrictions now favored in large swaths of South and Midwest, medically unnecessary requirements that force clinics to shut down. For example, the bill titled House Bill 1337 contains some unequally disturbing provisions as well. There are several parts of the unsettlingly comprehensive bill that different outlets have singled out. It requires women to pay for funeral services for their fetuses after getting an abortion or miscarrying. It forces women who want to get an abortion due to lethal fetal abnormalities to undergo counseling that encourages them to carry the doomed and potentially dangerous pregnancy to term. It forbids women from getting an abortion based on fetal disability. It prohibits sex selective abortions, a fairly common justification for abortion restrictions, one for which there is limited and inconclusive evidence, according to the Guttmacher Institute. In a statement, the National Network of Abortion Funds, NNAF, called the legislation one of the most vicious omnibus anti abortion bills the United States has ever seen. This is one of the worst abominations that I have seen as well, as far as a bill being passed is concerned. They want to literally make these women pay for funerals for the fetuses. How fucking ridiculous is that? This really shows us how much idiocy that these Christians have when it comes to women's rights because they don't believe in women's rights. They don't want women to have rights at all. And they continue to push forth this religious narrative time and time again. They want women to remain under their boot. They don't want women to do anything. Why? Because it conflicts with their fairy tale. This is simply disgusting. And this is one of the things that literally pisses me off the most about these people because they don't care. They never have really cared about women at all. We see it time and time again in this country. They make women do some of the stupidest things out there known to man, and they really have no problem doing it. And these people are trying to make these women carry dangerous pregnancies to full term. They don't care if these women die. Because if they actually cared if these women died or not, they wouldn't be forcing women to do some of the stupidest shit this article is talking about. Because they want women to carry all of these things full term, despite the fact that it can actually be hazardous to their fucking health. But again, they don't care. And it really makes me laugh when I see Christians like this so concerned with human life, because when the Newtown shootings happened in that elementary school, Christians basically said, oh, well, you guys pushed God out of schools and he wasn't there to protect children. Now, if you welcome God back into the schools, he will protect these children. They didn't basically bat an eye, to these children losing their lives. But when it comes to a fetus, all of a sudden they think that life is so important, you know. But if you're not a fetus, they really don't give a shit about life at all. And that's hypocrisy at its finest. And I will see you guys next time. Oh yeah, there's one more thing that I would like to talk about. I bet that Anita Sarkeesian won't be talking about something like this. It kind of shows us where her priorities are at this point.